Alright, so we here. Uh, kind of blacked out. Call it that. Man, I'm riding. Paper. Oh man, I'm trying to black out my camera. It's not working. Alright, there we go. Blacked out. Alright, so a lot of the times I used to do my little blackout. So blackout is like the so-called Jay-Z blackout model. That's how I came up with the name of blackout. I had another thing called Help the Bear, where I always put the picture of the man with dreads, putting the bear in the grizzly bear in the headlock, and don't help me help the bear. So man, blackout. I might even do a Help the Bear tomorrow. So basically, as it stands right now, knowledge is all in all, but who possesses the knowledge? Who's out here seeking the knowledge? Who wants to learn something? It's a lot of people out here, man. Like, bruh, your mama ain't teach you nothing, your dad ain't teach you nothing. They lied to you, they ain't tell you the truth. So as of right now, like, bruh, you out here don't know nothing. Like, man, you know how many times, like, my kids, I stress to them how hard life is. Like, I ain't have it hard, but I had it, irregular. So it comes a point where, you got to give your kids tough love. And that's the point where a lot of these parents, man, be out here soft with these kids, ain't giving these kids no tough love. These kids out here wilding, and you got parents out here being the bearer of the bad news when, your son out here robbing people. Your son out here, like, you ain't giving them no discipline. A lot of kids ain't earning nothing. Just because it's Christmas, you get new shoes. Just because it's your birthday, you get gifts. Like, come on, man. None of these kids are doing anything to get rewarded for good behavior. So the ones that are actually doing good, they not even getting nothing. So it's like, man, I make straight A's, do good in school, and at the end of the day, I ain't treated no different than my brother. So, like, most kids are like, man, hey, what's the use of doing good? They had a song when good girls go bad. And same approach with people. It's like, I'm out here doing good and nothing good comes of it. So why keep that same energy? Why not just go ahead and wild out? And that's what most of these kids are out here doing. No role models in the house. If I do bad, it's frowned upon. If I do good, it's frowned upon. So doing bad is easier than doing good. In most cases. Doing bad is easier. Like, you just act on whatever comes. And if you already growing up in a bad environment, man, doing bad is easy. That's what you see all the time. It's bad will and intention. Even if you're growing up in a good environment, when you go to school, you see these kids doing bad. So it's only like kind of fitting for you to do whatever you want to do. Like, there's no recourse. There's no repercussions for my actions, but go to your room. Boys who don't have their dad in their life, hey, they're going to try to run over their mama. That's the game. That's the hustle. Same thing with the boys that do have the dad in their life, because most of these dudes, let's honestly face it, most of these dudes never really learn how to be a man, learn how to be women. So, that's the biggest problem. Your dad wasn't there to teach you the hustle, the game. He wasn't there to teach his daughter the ropes, how not to let people get over on him. I know a young girl, man, a dude took advantage of her mentally, and they messed around, and she felt embarrassed. She felt heartbroken by it. She had people to step up and tell her, like, hey, that was wrong. He should have never done you like that. But the people who, stepped up, They should have been there in the first place. She would have never went through that process. Like, you never really hear dudes being taken advantage of because why? You know, man, you a boy, man. You supposed to be top dog. You supposed to be getting the women. Hey, if no means no for a girl, then no means no should be for a boy too. And it's like society put these double standards, man, and we just follow the double standards. You know, I always talk about this all the time. Society standards have people thinking that, hey, I'm just a kid. I'm not gonna get charged for murder. Hey, I'm just a kid. This is my first offense. Right is right, wrong is wrong. You play big boy games, you get big boy prizes. And a lot of these kids, man, their parents are not talking to them, so you know they don't have nobody in that corner helping them with this situation. They got to do it all on their own. You know, parents running the street, kids running the street. I can't tell you how many times I done seen, like, one of my homeboys, this crazy. I think I was 22, and my friend just turned 21. His whole thing was going to the strip club. I said, all right, I go with you. I done been before. You know, it's like an experience. Like, you want to experience that everybody else is talking about. Then when you get the experience, you're like, well, it ain't really all of what I thought it was going to be, or cracked up what it's going to be. Because, you know, everybody glorifies this whole strip club culture in Atlanta. And we went to the strip club. The only crazy thing I got out of it was one of my homeboys, he met a girl he went to school with in elementary in the strip club. Lo and behold, he was like, how your mama doing? She said, my mama right there. And the mama pulled up, both of them working at the strip club together. It's like mama daughter duo. And I'm like, what in the world? That's like prime example with this one. This, like, I gotta go both sides. If I'm gonna say something about the women, I'm gonna say something about the men because I'm just two. So one of my partners, his granddaughter, you know, she a slim chick, little small young girl. I think she 11th, 12th grade, something like that. So she beat up a dude, you know, and I don't know how big the dude, gotta be a little bit bigger than her, but she put hands on him. Don't you know this dude daddy came up to the school after he got beat up, and you know, at the end of the day, he get his homeboys and all, they all over there trying to, you know, jump the girl. And while they trying to jump the girl, tell me why the daddy goes, grabs the gun. Like, literally, y'all, he grabs the gun, and then he goes and tells the son to shoot the girl. And I'm like, what in the world is going on here? Like, he literally gives the gun to his son and tell his son to shoot the girl. Now he goes to jail, the dad goes to jail. It's like, dude, this is what we, like, this is the future. Remember the old song, I believe the children of our future. This is the children of the future. They get to grow up with role models like this dude as the father and the young girl mother. Like, baby, you know, whatever happened to don't be like me, be better than me. You know, what's the motivational speaker? His name Eric something. I think Eric Wright, and he's a big motivational speaker. And his mom was like, "Why would you quit your job and do YouTube full time? YouTube got a 401k plan." He said, "Mom, no disrespect to you, but you think as a worker. I'm thinking as a boss. Like, I want people to come ask me what to do, and I give them something to do for work, and they make me money as I'm making them money as well." You know, and like the boss mindset, I was listening to this one guy, he was talking to his son. His son said, Dad, how come the guy next door, he always over there messing with that boat in the driveway and fixing on it, going in the garage, doing little stuff, but you always at work and I can't never come see you. And the dad was like, man, oh, shout out to people. It got my phone turned so I can't see people that's coming in. But the dude was like, well, that guy over there, he owns his own company. He an entrepreneur. I went to college, you know, I did this and that, and I work for this company. Son, I make about $350,000 a year. I do pretty good for myself. But if you don't want to go that route, going to college, this and that, go talk to the neighbor. He's an entrepreneur. So the neighbor was like, well, you know, came out, high school, knew I didn't want to go to college. So I wanted to see what my options were. Turned around and took the approach of getting into business, learning the trade, got into real estate, started buying houses. Ultimately, I got enough properties to where, you know, I sold all my properties, bought a hotel, and now I'm just living off the money, the revenue from the hotel as passive income. Taught this kid all that in one session. Like, hey, you know, school ain't for everybody. And that's the thing. School, one of my guys I used to work with, you know, I had a lot of guys mentor me throughout the years. He told me going into the military is just like going into school. It's something where it's going to help you figure out life or figure out what you want to do or what you need to do in life. Ultimately, a lot of kids go to school, get degrees, don't even go into those fields, but they got a degree. You know, being high, I should say, in academia, it's not for everybody. You know, to get a diploma and not use it, what good is the diploma? You know, to get a diploma and not go into that field. No girl, she went for business management. She has a job working as a manager. So she didn't need to go to business management for that. She was a supervisor before she graduated college. That position didn't solidify her getting that job and making the pay. She was already in the, you know, years of working there. I know a dude, same thing. He went into a field totally different than he went into for college because it paid more. He just took a trade. Went into a coding class, ended up getting the coding. This guy went completely left about everything he went to school for. I know another guy, he went in the military. All those years in the military, training and all that stuff, you would think he would come out and computer analyst that he was doing in the military. This guy's selling life insurance. Nothing wrong, not knocking selling life insurance, but like, dude, you was in the military all these years, got training in computer analysts and this and that, but your field was life insurance. So, you know, no, I'm not really getting on the people that get into, you know, these fields and start doing things with it. I'm not getting on them. You know, school ain't for everybody. You know, school is for you, then cool, do it, rock out. But for the ones that, you know, say that they can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, get a trade. Get you a trade. Do something with yourself. Prime example, me, I'm in trucking. You know, trucking is one of the fields where I determine my pay according to how hard I work. You know, straight out of high school, I was successful making a great pay. I made more than the average. My friend's mom used to always think I sold drugs due to the fact that I made so much money straight out of high school. I got into my career when right before high school. I mean, around in high school, I say first year in high school, which is official 9th grade. I was in high school in the 8th grade because of the middle school didn't have where I was at. But officially in high school in the 9th grade, after I let go of that one little summer job I had at 15, I've been working at that job ever since. Until I graduated, I was already in the field, acclimated to what to do, what's going on, how my body works and functions. I was making crazy pay. Then I started driving. Didn't want to do that no more, so I got into driving and didn't want to do the laboring so hard. So I got into driving. Got into driving, made my money. At the end of the day, hey, it's all what I want. That's my career. I mean, I could pick another career when I want to, but driving to me is like so easy. And I get paid doing it. One of my friends was trying to tell me, hey man, get your CDLs. Like, yeah, I could. I'm still thinking about getting them. But at the same time, I'm looking at a point I don't even want to drive no more. I done got into plumbing. Plumbing easy, man, easy money. This is all according to me, how hard I want to work. I don't want to touch poop. So, hey, that's why I got to renegotiate, the terms. I'm going to go ahead, might do a trade for that. Trades are not even that long for plumbing, 6 months. I took a home improvement course. I got to go back and finish it up. But home improvement, all you need is a certificate. You can work on minor little sink repairs, man, 150, all that. Easy money. I'm already dealing with guys doing house flips. Easy money. Calling me all the time. Little small here and there issues. Like a lot of people just don't want to work. At the end of the day, I'm going to try to make this goal. And it's not even a gloat and try to, big up myself and try to crap on people. But I just went to Savannah. I'm finna try to go to Jamaica next month. Around my birthday, I always take a big trip. I think I'm going to try to go to Costa Rica. I was supposed to go last year. Found out Costa Rica rains in the October months in the fall. So I got to pick something to do around my birthday. But I'm still trying to go to Costa Rica. Pick a time to go there. So I might end up taking 3 major trips out the country. Or 2 major trips out the country, Jamaica and Costa Rica. Then find something else. But the whole point of it is not even trying to gloat, saying that I'm balling, got a lot of money. It's just the point of it is, man, the grind don't stop. Follow the money, hustle hard. That's a lot of people want things. If you want stuff out of life, man, you got to go for it. You got to go out there and go to work and get paid. If you don't work, you don't get paid. You don't grind, you don't shine. All these little cliche things. A lot of people, man, even in relationships going hard. It takes work for a relationship. A lot of people don't want to put in the work. That's how a relationship feels. You got to know the keys into getting into a relationship. How many times going into a relationship or having situations you fail out due to you don't even know how to be in a relationship? Honestly speaking, I was listening to a guy on Corey Love show today. He was saying how is women your peace or your chaos? I say, man, it's according to the women you deal with. You sacrifice your time to deal with a woman in chaos. You don't want peace, you want problems. It's like the African dude said, I don't want peace, I want problems. You like that toxic? Deal with that toxic. I don't like that toxic. I stay away from that toxic. Even in this day and age, like I told my wife, I'm married. Man, I'm happy I ain't got to deal with all these toxic people because, especially with some of the women, I can't take it. Not crapping on all women because all women not created equal. Just like all dudes not created equal. You go out there and seek your poison. According to how you was raised, how you listen to social media and get projected, that's what you end up with. Even with your money situations. You broke because you choose to be broke. It's so many gigs from DoorDash. I know dudes doing DoorDash making $1,200 a week DoorDashing. $1,200 a week DoorDashing. Part-time, you make it minimum $6,000. My son the other day, my oldest son, I think he worked a week. He said he made $500 part-time right after he left his job. $500. He's like, man, I think I'm going to try to get hard with it and, go hard like I was doing. He said he went $500. He was going hard. Every day after work, he did a little Uber, DoorDashing, whatever it took to try to get that money up. And he was like, man, I was just trying to see what I could make. Man, it's some good money. Man, I can do this. But it's up to you. How you want to live your life. How you want to make your money. All these people trying to tell us we got to live in a box. That's on you to live in the box. I live outside the box. I live by my own rules to a degree. Everybody that always hear me, I always say that I'm my own boss. Because if my boss was my boss, he'll hire me even though I don't want to be there. Nah, you got to be there. Nah, I'm making you come back to work. Nah, bro, I quit. Nah, I'm making you come back to work because I'm your boss. Nah. You can't do that. So be your own boss. You know, you work a 9 to 5. Hey, you play by the rules on your terms as well as their terms. I done been in my office plenty of time with, the CEO, whoever, and I tell them one time I came in a little late, which they didn't want me to be, and they was like, hey man, you running a little late. I said, I guarantee I get all my stops done today. They was like, man, I don't know, you pushing it. I said, well, them keys been in there before I got here. It's your truck, ain't it? Can't y'all drive? You got other drivers, can't you drive? He was like, watch it. I said, watch it. Yeah, man, I'm here, man. I'm about to jump off of here. What's going on, people in the chat? What's going on? I see a lot of people wander. Stay Hall, Bud Files, Official Jake. Yep. What's going on, Boss Lady? Everybody, DJ Ron. Shout out to everybody in here. Bunny Rose, what's going on, Bunny? Coco, Content. What's going on there? Lisa J, Conscious, Amazing Jamaica, what's going on with you? Yeah, like I say, man, it just come down to it. I try to do my little blackout so y'all couldn't see me, but yeah, man, it's just be your own boss, man. Do you, make yourself happy. Don't live in the box, With that being said, I'm about to jump off here, man. About to go grab something for my auntie. Yeah, hit that like button on your way out. Appreciate you. Hey, country, we got to get up, man. You right around the corner for me. I'm in Decatur. You right around the corner for me, dog. Yeah, we gotta catch up one day, man. Meet up, link. Yeah, I just went to a meetup down in Savannah. I ain't do too much with a lot of people because it was a kid's spring break, so I was more or less running around with the family. But did a meetup down there in Savannah. There was a gardening meetup, but it wasn't just gardeners there. It was a lot of people. DJ Ron was down there. DJ Ron do a little gardening, but he messed with the DJing, but nah, he fixed on his car. I told my wife, I was like, man, I said if I would have still been there when DJ Ron was there, I would have told DJ Ron, hey man, I gotta see your car, dog. Like I be seeing all the pictures of your car, gotta see your car. Shout out to everybody. Coco, what's going on? Yeah, I be catching you in the morning, man, and you be having some good little topics going on. You was rushing today. You was really rushing. But all right, man, I'll holler at y'all later. I'm about to get ready to jump off here. Oh, Joey going live. But all right, you know what I always say when I jump off every time? Shout out. We here, we gone. Peace.